Here we are. Brexit is upon us, and all sorts of panic stories about outcomes of an agreement or lack of agreement. Will the world come to a halt? Well, probably not. Business has long been the driver of wealth, not politicians. Did you know, for example, that companies that export are more profitable than those who trade solely in the UK? Statistics bear this out. Europe. Will we? Won't we? Oh, the quandary facing business. Of course there will be losers and some winners. It's not well understood that we, the British, only sell 3% of our exports to Africa. As a percentage, it's far lower than it was in the 1960s. I've heard of senior African politicians asking why did the British turn its back on Africa when it joined the common market? In reality, a difficult question to answer. That 3% of exports has been fairly static over the last few years, a period in which Italy, France and Germany have actually doubled their African trade. Only 400 or so companies in the UK of 1 million turnover or greater regularly export to Africa. There are 1.2 billion people in Africa, 50% of them under 25. The population is still growing, whilst poverty, still widespread, is generally on the decline. The middle class is growing. Africa has 30% of the world's resources. Economists and statisticians often disprove and disagree with each other, but one common theme that is generally agreed upon is that Africa will be the fastest growing continent over the next 10 to 15 years. There are some common misconceptions that prevent SMEs from entering Africa. The Chinese have sewn up Africa. There's no room for UK companies. Well, not really the case. Many Africans would rather deal with Western businesses than Chinese, and indeed prefer the business ethic. UK products are truly valued in Africa. The Africans cannot afford our products. Well, this clearly does not apply to the 400 UK companies already doing good business, and from those in Europe too. Corruption makes us nervous when dealing with Africa. True, corruption exists, legislation exists to overcome this, and sticking to ethical British principles will be respected. We don't think we will get paid. This risk can exist on any transaction, no matter where in the world. UK export finance can help you provide guarantees, or help to provide you with guarantees, but old-fashioned due diligence will always make business sense. There is an abundance of help available. So if you want to know more, well, why not get in touch?